Hey guys, welcome to the first RedX plays of Power Ranger Samurai. This is gonna be a very annoying video, I can promise you that. For one thing, this is gonna be the biggest problem right here, starting now.
Centuries ago in Japan, Nylok monsters invaded our world, but samurai warriors defeated them with power symbols passed down from parent to child. Today, the evil Nylok have risen once again and plan to flood the earth. Luckily, a new generation of heroes stand in their way. They are the Power Rangers Samurai.
While some people may find that to be very entertaining, I find that to be just lazy. I mean, this game could have had a lot of potential. I mean, what I mean by that is, it did have a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it just was not executed properly. Let's put it that way. Right now, I'm just changing everything, making sure everything's all intact. I'm going through the options and all that stuff. I'm really disappointed that I have to be playing this game first before Super Mario 64, and I will explain that, but unfortunately I can't do it right now because right as soon as I select the Red Ranger, guess what?
Go Samurai!
This pops up. And you're going to be seeing this back and forth, back and forth. Every time you start a mission, you have to morph. And you cannot go any faster than that, unfortunately. Wow. We're not even 2 minutes in this video and already they're throwing us another clip from the show. Why couldn't they just, you know, use the game character models to do all this? I guess maybe I'm just asking for a little too much. But I mean, come on, wasn't the Wii supposed to be a more advanced GameCube to where it could actually do stuff better? You're noticing this now. I do not like this.
Let's make the Sanzu River overflow with the tears of these people. Master Xandrid will return.
I'm acting. Hoo-ha!
That's enough.
What?
We're the Samurai Rangers.
Rangers together! Samurai forever!
3 clips now.
Boogers! Take care of them!
That's all this game really is.
Now's where our training pays off.
Yeah!
It follows the story true to heart from the very first season of Power Rangers Samurai. Unfortunately, like I said, it's not well executed. Instead of, you know, using the game models in order to cut out all these scenes and stuff, they decide to throw in clips and they decide to have freeze frames while they've got people having a talking conference from the left to the right. Mainly the Rangers are on the left, mainly the villains are on the right, and it just, you know what I mean. I mean, nobody wants to see this crap. I mean, I can understand that people are probably going to be really upset that I'm actually doing this game first before Super Mario 64, like I said was going to be the next one. Unfortunately, you know, there's problems. Like, for instance, my Nintendo 64, like all other 64s out there, does not have an audio or a video output. And yet, the original Nintendo console, the NES, actually does have a video and audio output. You know, where you can place the core colors of red, yellow, white on your game consoles, and they can work together with your DVD recorders and your VHSs and all that. I don't understand why that wasn't thrown in with the Nintendo 64. That means I can't do any actual LPs of any Nintendo 64 games unless I download them onto my Wii U from the WiiWare or Virtual Console. God, is it too much to ask for to get one thing right at least? Just one thing. Not to have to screw up at anything that I tried to do. And you're probably wondering right now why I'm not telling you how these buttons work or, you know, how this game is actually played. Well, I mean, just Watch me perform at this. I can tell you right now that little icon you just saw on top of the Red Ranger is to let you know, go! Proceed! This fight is over. You can move on now. And don't get me wrong, I do actually like this game. Unfortunately, I mean, all these cuts, I mean, just these little cheats just to get this game out when it came out. I was expecting a lot more from the actual trailer of Power Rangers Samurai for the Wii, but boy, was this a big letdown. The gameplay is fun, I will give it that, but unfortunately the story is just awful. While it is following the actual story of Season 1 of Power Rangers Samurai, not including Super Samurai, the rest is just, how can I say it, boring. Yeah, you can't actually change Rangers during gameplay when you land on this little icon right here that looks like two hands tagging each other. You can be any Ranger that is highlighted on the Ranger screen. That's it. So if you expect the Gold Ranger to appear right now, you're mistaken. I can already tell you that he is in this game. Antonio is actually a playable character, but you have to unlock him, unfortunately. And to do that, you have to follow through the story. Like I said, they got the story down-packed perfectly. Just right. Especially when this should have been the way the actual show should have had it. I mean, if you remember, the very first episode of Power Rangers Samurai that premiered on Nickelodeon was not the actual first episode. This, on the other hand, is following the real trend of what it should be. You understand what I'm talking about here? For anybody that has not read any of the information that pops up for the controls, in order to do special attacks, you use the D-pad. Certain ways that certain ways that you press up, down, left, or right on your D-pad will, I don't know how to explain this. Like, for instance, this combination attack, which I just wasted on one enemy. All you do is press the up button on the D-pad. Press the down button for something else. The left button is for Blazing Strike for the Samurai Sword. And the Fire Smasher attack is used for the right D-pad button. But in order to use these attacks, you gotta have symbol power, which is the blue bar icon at the top left corner. The red bar on the top left corner is actually your health. And this little icon right here, when you step on it, will restore all your symbol power and your health. And I do believe it's boss time.
Hey, where's the party?
Hold it right there, Nylock.
You guys? How'd you make it this far?
This is the 18th leader of the Samurai Power Rangers, descendant of the man who destroyed your master years ago.
What?
And we've been training as samurai to stop guys like you.
You guys like talking, but I'll shut you up.
We can do this together.
Yeah!
To ya!
God, that name's awful. I'm gonna go ahead and get this boss out of the way quickly because this video is dragging. Yeah, pretty much just stay in front of him and start knocking him down. That's all you gotta do. He really can't attack you unless he's swinging his weapon at you. And I'm all out of symbol power, so now some of these buttons on this actual pad is unusable. Like, for instance, I can't spin. I can't use any symbol power.
Spin sword!
Quintuple slash!
That's what, 4 clips now?
we're not done. Each Nylok has 2 forms. You saw the first. Now get set for the Mega Monster.
I'll crush you with my face.
Why not just crush him with your foot?
What the? You gotta be kidding me!
I remember hearing about this.
Remember your training. We all have our own folding zone. If we each use our symbol power, we can morph into Mega Mode.
Hard flips. Oh, not this again. Yep. Just follow the arrows. And yes, like I said, you can't go any faster than that. This is what, 6 clips now?
I'll take a bite out of you guys.
Flying Folding Zord, attack!
We'll help you, Jaden.
I'll come from the left.
Didn't you learn it's not nice to bite? Ha! My turn to give it a whirl.
Whoa! Chew on this.
Ah!
Spit her out, Skip Rat!
Hey, she got away.
Thanks, Mike.
Let's finish it.
Oh my god, this is the kind of point where it would be nice if they actually threw in the actual fight scene with the Zords from this episode. I mean, jeez!
What a rush. We did good.
Piece of cake.
I know you're all giving up a lot to be here. I appreciate the sacrifices you're making.
He's talking to
We have
you
to
guys.
defeat the Nylok. I'm with you guys.
Leave it to us.
We'll give it our best. This is the makings of a great team. By working together, I'm sure we can do it.
Rangers together! Samurai forever!
Well, that was painful. Yet, I mean, it's gotta make a point, especially since this is the game chosen. You guys wanted it. What can I say? I'm sorry I disappointed some of you out there since I couldn't get Mario 64 to work. I'll try to get it up as soon as I can, but unfortunately this is going to be the main one I'm working on. And sometime around I will get back to the Conduit. I remember I got to finish that one as well. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you with Mission 2 in the next video. Take care.